Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, English Journey Conversation. I am very happy that you are here today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow and helps more people learn English. This channel is a place where we talk about learning English and building a better life, step by step, every single day. Learning English is a journey, and you are not alone. I am here with you. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I am glad you found us. If you have been listening for a long time, welcome back. You are doing something very good for yourself. I am proud of you. Please remember, learning takes time, so keep going and never stop. Today, we are talking about a very important topic. Our topic today is the power of consistency. This topic is not only important for learning English. It is important for everything in life. No matter what your goal is, consistency can help you reach it. Maybe you want to speak English well. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to lose weight, become healthier, or feel more confident. In all these goals, consistency is the key. Now you may ask, what does consistency mean? Do not worry. I will explain it in a simple way. Consistency means doing something again and again without stopping. It means you continue even when it feels hard. You continue even when you are tired. You continue even when you do not feel motivated. Consistency is not about being perfect. You do not need to be perfect every day. It is about showing up and doing your best regularly. Let me give you an example with English learning. Imagine you listen to English only one day and then you stop for 2 weeks. Will your English improve? Maybe a little, but not very much. But now imagine you listen to English for 15 or 20 minutes every day. Slowly, your ears will start to understand more sounds and words. You will hear English more clearly. Your speaking will improve little by little. At first, you may not see big results. You may feel nothing is changing. But after 1 month or 2 months, you will notice the difference. This is the power of consistency. Let's look at another example. Exercise. If you do a lot of exercise one day, like 100 push-ups, and then you stop for 3 weeks, your body will not change. But if you exercise a little every day, your body will slowly become stronger. Small actions done every day bring big results over time. Remember this, small steps are powerful. Do not try to do everything at once. Just do a little, but do it often. Be patient with yourself. Keep going. Consistency can change your English, your habits, and your life. But if you do only 10 push-ups every day for 30 days, your body will become stronger. You did not do a lot in one day, but you stayed consistent. That is what really makes the difference. Consistency is not about doing something big one time. It is about doing something small again and again. This idea works for everything in life, not only exercise. Think about studying for a test. You do not need to study for 5 hours in one day. In fact, studying too much in one day can make you tired and confused. But if you study a little bit every day, your brain can understand better. You remember more information. Little by little, you learn more. Doing a small amount every day is much stronger than doing a lot one time and then stopping. So, if you want to grow in English or in your life, remember this lesson. Be consistent. Take small steps. Keep going even when progress feels slow. Sometimes you may feel like nothing is changing. But if you stay patient, one day you'll see a big difference. That is the power of consistency. Let's think about another example. Imagine you try to learn everything in one night. You feel stressed. Your head hurts. You feel tired. Later, you forget most of what you studied. This happens to many people. But now imagine you study a little bit every day. Your brain has time to rest and understand the information. You remember more. You also build a good habit. That habit helps you grow stronger and smarter over time. Here is a very simple example. Imagine a glass of water. Every day, you add one small drop of water. On the first day, the glass looks empty. On the second day, it still looks almost empty. But if you keep adding one drop every day, the glass will slowly fill up. One day, it will be full. This is how consistency works. At the beginning, it feels slow and boring. But if you keep going, the results become big. So, why is consistency so important? Because good things take time. You cannot become great at something in one day. Whether you are learning English, starting a new job, or working toward any goal, progress needs time and effort. There are no shortcuts. The only real way to succeed is to take small steps every day. When you are consistent, you build strong habits. Your mind and body learn to keep going, even when things feel difficult. You create a routine that becomes part of your daily life. This routine helps you stay focused and organized. Many people start something new with excitement, but they stop too soon. They stop because they do not see fast results. Consistency teaches you patience. You begin to tell yourself, I can do this. I am getting better every day. Consistency also helps reduce stress. When you do a little bit each day, you do not feel pressure to do everything at once. You feel calmer, more confident, and more in control of your life. When you do something every day, it slowly becomes normal. It becomes part of your life. Think about brushing your teeth or drinking water. You do not think too much about it. You do it automatically. You do it without stress. The same thing happens with learning English or building good habits. The more you repeat an action, the easier it feels. Consistency works like a train. At the beginning, the train moves very slowly. It needs time to start, but once it keeps moving, it becomes faster and stronger. It is hard to stop. In the same way, when you start a new habit, it may feel difficult at first, but if you keep going every day, it becomes easier and more natural. So, in very simple words, consistency means doing the right thing again and again. It means showing up even when you do not feel like it. It means believing in small steps. And most importantly, it means not giving up. You do not need to do something big or amazing. You only need to take small actions every day. Over time, those small actions create big success. Why is consistency so powerful? Because small actions done every day can truly change your life. You may not see results quickly. You may feel nothing is happening. But change is growing quietly, just like seeds growing underground. You cannot see them at first, but they are becoming stronger every day. Let's look at a clear example. Imagine you want to speak English fluently. You decide to learn only 10 new English words every day. On day 1, 10 words feels very small. On day 2, 10 more words still feel small. But after 1 week, you know 70 new words. After 1 month, you know about 300 new words. After 6 months, you know more than 1,800 words. That is a big result. And you did not study all day. You just stayed consistent and learned step by step. Many people do not reach their goals because they want fast results. They try something new for a few days and then stop. They say, "This is not working." But the real problem is not the method. The problem is that they did not give it enough time. The truth is simple. Change takes time. Growth takes time. Success does not come from one big action. It comes from many small actions moving in the same direction. When you do a little bit every day, you are not only getting better, you are also building strong habits. These habits help you continue even when things feel difficult. Habits carry you forward when motivation is low. Now, let's talk about motivation. Many people say, "I will study when I feel motivated," or "I will exercise when I feel like it." But here is the truth. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited and full of energy. Other days you feel tired, lazy, or bored. That is completely normal. Motivation is like the weather. Sometimes it is sunny. Sometimes it is rainy or cloudy. You cannot wait for perfect weather every day. In the same way, you cannot wait for perfect motivation. Consistency is what helps you continue even when motivation is gone. When you stay consistent, you keep moving forward no matter how you feel. You do not wait for perfect weather to go outside, right? In the same way, you should not wait for motivation to take action. This is exactly why consistency is so important. Consistency is your best friend on your journey. It helps you move forward even when motivation disappears. It means doing what you need to do even when you do not feel like it. It means keeping a promise to yourself. Think about brushing your teeth. You do not need motivation to do it. You do it every day because it is a habit.
You do not think about it.
You just do it. This is how you should treat your goals too. Make them part of your daily life. Turn them into habits. When your goals become habits, they can take you very far. Let me tell you a simple story. There was a man who wanted to learn English. He was very busy with work and family.
He did not have a lot of free time.
But he made one small decision. He decided to listen to an English podcast for just 10 minutes every day. Only 10 minutes. Some people told him, that is not enough. But he did not stop. He continued day after day, week after week. He listened while walking, while cooking, and while cleaning his house. Slowly, something changed. After a few months, his listening skills improved. He understood more words. He felt more confident when speaking. He did not study for hours. He did not do anything special.
He was just consistent.
That is what made the difference. So remember this. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be present. Show up every day, even in a small way. If you miss one day, that is okay.
Do not feel bad. Just come back the next day.
Do not quit. Do not say, I failed. Instead, say, I will try again. One small action every day is more powerful than one big action once a week. Consistency is stronger than motivation. Motivation is just a feeling. Feelings change, but consistency is a choice. When you choose to act even when you do not feel like it, you build strength, discipline, and real results. Now, let's talk about the benefits of being consistent. Consistency is not just a good idea. It can truly change your life. When you are consistent, you give yourself the chance to improve, grow, and succeed. First, you improve your skills. No one becomes great in one day. Improvement happens step by step. When you practice a little every day, your skills slowly get better. Second, consistency builds confidence. When you keep showing up, you start to believe in yourself. You say, I can do this. Third, consistency creates discipline. Discipline helps you continue even when things feel hard. Consistency also reduces stress. When you do a little every day, you do not feel pressure to do everything at once. You feel calmer and more organized. Over time, consistency helps you create the life you want. Not fast, not overnight, but slowly, steadily, and surely. That is the real power of consistency. Little by little, you improve. That is how learning works. Whether you are speaking English, cooking food, driving a car, playing the guitar, or learning any other skill, you get better by doing it every day. You do not become good in one day. You become good by practicing again and again, one small step at a time. Another benefit of consistency is that your brain learns faster. When you practice something every day, your brain starts to remember it more easily. Your hands move faster. Your mouth speaks more smoothly. You make fewer mistakes. You feel less confused. Even small progress each day slowly adds up to big improvement. You may not notice the change in one day, but after weeks or months, the difference becomes clear. Consistency also helps you feel proud of yourself. After some time, you'll look back and think, wow, I have come so far. You will see how much you have learned. You did not rush. You did not quit. You just kept going. And because of that, it worked. That feeling of pride gives you more strength to continue. Now, let's talk about how consistency helps you improve in English and in life. Let's take English speaking as an example. At the beginning, you may feel shy. You may feel nervous. You may feel unsure about your words. This is completely normal. Everyone feels this way when they start. You are not alone. But if you practice a little every day, things slowly change. You can talk to yourself in the mirror. You can repeat simple phrases from a podcast. You can read out loud for just 5 minutes. These small actions may feel simple, but they are very powerful. Over time, you will feel more confident. Your tongue will move more easily. You will find the right words faster. You will stop worrying so much about mistakes. All of this happens because you are consistent. When you see your progress, you feel happy. You feel motivated to continue. This is how consistency creates more motivation. You do not wait for motivation first. You build it by taking action every day. Consistency also builds discipline. Discipline means doing the right thing even when it is not easy. When you are consistent, you learn how to use your time better. You learn how to focus. You learn how to take action even when you feel tired or busy. Some days you may feel lazy. That is normal. But even on those days, if you study English for 5 or 10 minutes, you are training your mind and building a strong habit. This discipline does not help only with English. It helps in every part of your life. It helps you at work. It helps you take care of your health. It helps you in your relationships. It helps you reach your goals. Discipline gives you control over your actions instead of letting your feelings control you. Consistency also builds confidence. Every time you repeat something, you get a little better. And every time you get better, you feel more confident. You start to believe in yourself. You begin to say, yes, I can do this. I am improving. That belief is very powerful. It changes how you think, how you act, and how you see yourself. Confidence grows step by step, just like skills. And consistency is what makes that growth possible. When you become more confident, many good things start to happen. You speak louder and more clearly. You feel proud of your progress. You start to take more chances in life. You may speak English in public. You may apply for a new job. You may try new opportunities without fear. And all of this starts with small daily actions. Big changes always begin with small steps. Consistency also helps your personal life, not only your work or English learning. Let's look at other areas where consistency makes a big difference. First, health. Eating healthy food only once a week will not help much, but eating better every day will. When you eat more vegetables, drink more water, and eat less sugar regularly, your body slowly becomes stronger. You feel more energy. You feel better inside and outside. Next is exercise. Running for 1 hour once a month is not enough to change your body. But walking for 15 minutes every day is very powerful. It improves your health, your mood, and your energy. Again, it is not about doing a lot at one time. It is about doing a little every day. Consistency is also very important in relationships. Being kind one time is nice, but being kind every day builds trust and love. When you speak kindly to your family, spend time with your children, or talk to your friends regularly, your relationships become stronger. Showing love in small ways every day makes people feel important. They feel close to you because they see your care again and again. And of course, consistency is the key to learning English. Learning a language takes time. You need to hear English, read it, speak it, and use it many times. You cannot learn it in 1 week. That is why daily practice is the secret to success. Even very small actions help a lot. You can listen to a short English podcast every morning. You can write 5 simple sentences in English at night. You can review new words during lunch. You can speak English with a friend for a few minutes each day. These small habits are like giving water to a plant. When you water a plant every day, it grows stronger. In the same way, your English grows stronger with daily practice. Being consistent gives you many benefits. You build better skills. You create strong habits. You feel more confident. You move forward in English and in life. Consistency is truly the key to success. Remember this. Consistency does not mean being perfect. You do not need to do everything right. It simply means showing up every day and doing something small. It means believing in your daily effort. You do not need to do a lot at once. Just stay present. Just keep going. Why is consistency so powerful? Because it builds discipline. It creates confidence. And it leads to real change in your life. Small actions, done every day, can completely change your future. Staying consistent can be difficult, especially when life gets busy or when motivation disappears. That is normal. Everyone feels this way sometimes. But the good news is that there are simple ways to stay consistent. Let's talk about some easy tips that can help you continue, even on hard days. First, start small. Do not try to change everything at the same time. For example, do not say, "Today I will study English for 2 hours, exercise for 1 hour, and change my whole diet." That plan is too big and can make you feel tired quickly. Instead, start with 5 or 10 minutes a day. You can listen to an English podcast while brushing your teeth. You can read a short English story before going to bed. Small steps are easier to do, and easy steps help you stay consistent. When something feels easy, you can slowly do more. Second, make a simple plan. When you have a plan, you do not waste energy deciding what to do every day. For example, you can make a weekly plan. On Monday, listen to an English podcast. On Tuesday, write a short paragraph. On Wednesday, speak English for 10 minutes. A simple plan gives you direction. It also gives you a good feeling when you finish your tasks. Third, use the same time every day. Your brain loves routines. When you do something at the same time each day, it becomes automatic. You can connect your English study to another daily habit. For example, you can say, "When I drink my morning coffee, I will learn 5 new English words." When you study at the same time every day, you do not need to think about it. It becomes part of your life. Fourth, remove distractions. Even 10 minutes of strong focus is better than 1 hour with distractions. Try to turn off your phone. Sit in a quiet place. Tell your family that you need a few minutes to study. Your brain needs calm and peace to learn well. Fifth, track your progress. Use a notebook or a calendar. Every day, write what you did. For example, "I read for 10 minutes," or "I learned 5 new words." When you see your progress, you feel proud and motivated. And if you miss one day, that is okay. Do not feel bad. Just continue the next day. The most important thing is not quitting. Sixth, reward yourself. Celebrate your effort, not only the result. After 1 week of being consistent, do something nice for yourself. Watch your favorite show. Eat a special meal. Take a relaxing walk. Do something that makes you smile. Rewards create joy, and joy helps you build strong habits. You do not need to feel motivated every day. Motivation comes and goes. But if you stay consistent, you'll improve your English, build strong habits, feel more confident, and reach your goals step by step. So remember this. Be present, start small, and keep going. Consistency is not about being perfect. It is about continuing, even on difficult days. Consistency is not just helpful, it is powerful. It can change your life if you keep going, even when things feel hard. At the beginning of a new goal, you often feel excited. You feel ready. You make plans. You feel motivated. But after a few days or weeks, something changes. You start to feel bored. You feel tired. You get distracted by other things. This happens to everyone. It is completely normal. Even very successful people feel this way. The secret is simple. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to keep going. Now, let's talk about common challenges and how to overcome them. The first challenge is boredom. Doing the same routine every day can feel boring. The same video, the same podcast, the same exercise. After a while, your brain wants something new. The solution is easy. Add variety. Watch a new YouTube video in English. Listen to a different podcast. Try a fun English game or app. Practice with a new speaking partner. Even a small change can make your brain feel excited again and help you stay consistent. The second challenge is feeling tired. After work or school, many people feel too tired to study. This is normal. You are human. The solution is to do something small and easy. Just 5 minutes of listening or reading is enough. You can also study when your energy is highest. For some people, that is in the morning. For others, it is in the evening. Use your low-energy time for passive learning. Listen to English while walking, cooking, or cleaning. Even small effort counts. The third challenge is doing everything alone. Learning alone can feel boring and lonely. That is why finding support is very helpful. Learning with others makes the process more fun and motivating. You can send voice messages in English to a friend. You can join an online study group. You can share your goals and progress with someone you trust. When you feel part of a group, you are more likely to continue. You remember that you are not alone on this journey. The fourth challenge is forgetting to celebrate progress. Many people focus only on what they have not done. Instead, reward yourself for your effort. Rewards do not need to be big. They just need to bring joy. You can watch your favorite show. Treat yourself to something small. Take a relaxing walk. Celebrate a 7-day streak with your favorite meal. When your brain connects effort with reward, motivation stays alive. Another very important rule is to be kind to yourself. Everyone misses a day. Everyone makes mistakes. That does not mean you failed. It means you are human. When this happens, do not say, "I failed." Instead, say, "I will try again tomorrow." One missed day does not destroy your progress. Giving up does. Remember this. Consistency is not about doing everything right. It is about continuing, even when things feel boring, difficult, or slow. Every small step matters. Every small effort counts. Keep going. Trust the process. Over time, your daily actions will lead to real and lasting change. Slow progress is still progress. What truly matters is that you do not give up. Moving forward, even very slowly, is always better than stopping. Every small effort you make is helping you grow. Consistency is not about speed. It is about continuing day after day. Let's talk about your consistency toolkit. Think of this as a simple checklist you can use whenever you feel tired, bored, or unsure. Start small. Make a clear plan. Create a routine. Add variety when you feel bored. Remove distractions. Track your progress. Give yourself small rewards. Find support. Be kind to yourself. And most importantly, keep going one day at a time. Every small step you take, even on hard days, is building a stronger and more confident version of you. You are not only learning English. You are also learning discipline, patience, and self-belief. These skills will help you in every part of your life. Remember this important idea. Progress is not about how fast you move. It is about staying consistent.
Do not stop.
Even when it feels slow, you are growing. The power of small daily actions is real. Many people believe they need motivation to start or continue something. But motivation comes and goes, just like the weather. Some days you feel excited and happy. Other days you feel tired or bored. You cannot wait for perfect conditions to take action. That is why consistency is more powerful than motivation. When you take small steps every day, you build momentum. You create habits. You grow stronger. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be present. So, why does consistency matter so much? First, it improves your skills. Practicing a little every day makes your brain stronger and faster. Second, it builds discipline. Discipline means doing the right thing even when it feels hard. Third, it creates confidence. When you keep your promises to yourself, you begin to trust yourself. You start to say, "Yes, I can do this." Consistency also strengthens habits. Just like brushing your teeth, your daily practice becomes automatic. You no longer need to think about it. You just do it. And finally, consistency brings results. Tiny steps taken every day lead to big progress over time. Here are some simple tips to help you stay consistent. Start small. Just 5 or 10 minutes a day is enough. You can listen to an English podcast while brushing your teeth. You can read a short English story before bed. Small actions are easy to repeat. Make a plan. Write a simple weekly schedule. For example, Monday you listen, Tuesday you write, Wednesday you speak. A clear plan leads to clear action. Use the same time each day. Connect your English practice to a daily habit, like learning new words while drinking your morning coffee. Remove distractions. Silence your phone. Turn off the TV. Find a quiet space. Even 10 minutes of deep focus is better than 1 hour with distractions. Track your progress and be proud of yourself. And if you miss a day, do not quit. Just continue the next day. Stay kind to yourself. Keep going. You are doing better than you think. Focus is very powerful. When you pay full attention to what you are doing, even for a short time, your learning becomes stronger. One important way to stay consistent is to track your progress. Use a notebook or a calendar to mark what you do each day. Celebrate your streaks. Even small rewards make a difference. Watch a short movie, take a relaxing walk, or treat yourself to something you enjoy. When you connect your effort with happiness, your brain feels motivated and it becomes easier to continue. Another helpful tip is to find a partner or join a group. Practicing with someone else makes learning more fun. You can share your progress, support each other, and stay motivated together. For example, you and a friend can send voice messages to each other in English. Or you can join an online group where people learn and practice together. When you are part of a team, you feel more responsible for your learning, and it is easier to stay consistent because you are not alone. Be kind to yourself. Everyone misses a day sometimes. Everyone has busy days or makes mistakes. When this happens, do not say, "I failed." Instead, say, "I'll try again tomorrow." The important thing is to keep going. Progress is not about speed. It is about not giving up. Every small step counts, even when it feels tiny. Let's look at common challenges and how to solve them. Boredom. Doing the same routine every day can feel boring. Try new things to make it exciting. Watch different videos, listen to new podcasts, read a new book, or talk with someone new in English. A small change makes learning feel fresh again. Tiredness. Sometimes after work or school, you feel too tired to study. This is normal. You can use your low-energy time for easy tasks, like listening to English while walking, cooking, or cleaning. Study actively when you have more energy. Small efforts every day are enough. Distraction. It is easy to get distracted. Create a quiet study corner. Let people around you know when you need focus. Even a few minutes of deep attention is more effective than an hour of distracted learning. Remember the big picture. Consistency is not about being perfect. It is about showing up every day. One small action each day grows over time. Even 5 minutes of practice matters. Your daily habit grows like a plant with water. Every small step you take builds a stronger, more confident version of yourself. You are not just learning English. You are learning how to show up, how to keep going, and how to believe in yourself. One small step every day can lead to big change over time. Stay consistent and be kind to yourself. Make the journey enjoyable. Small rewards and support from friends or groups make it easier and fun to continue. Your future self will thank you for the effort you put in today. Consistency is your best friend. It helps you keep going even on tough days. Your daily actions, no matter how small, are building a better life, better habits, and stronger skills. Keep going, celebrate your effort, and trust the process. Every little step matters. If you miss one day, that is okay. Do not say, "I failed." Instead, say, "I will try again tomorrow." What matters most is that you keep going. Progress is not about how fast you move. It is about not giving up. Even slow progress is still progress. Every small action you take builds your skills, your confidence, and your habits. Each day, even a little effort creates something bigger over time. If you want to stay consistent, there are some simple steps you can follow. Start small. Make a simple plan. Create a daily routine. Remove distractions. Track your progress. Give yourself small rewards. Find support when you can. And above all, be patient and kind to yourself. Your effort, even when it feels small or slow, is creating a better version of you. One day at a time, you are building something truly powerful. Many people face challenges when they try to learn something new, like learning English or building better habits. These challenges are very normal. Almost everyone experiences them. At first, you might feel excited and ready. You make a plan and it feels easy to follow. You are motivated. But after a few days or weeks, something often changes. You may start feeling bored. You may feel tired. You get distracted by other things. Slowly, you stop doing the things you wanted to do. This is normal. You are not alone. Even successful people go through the same experience. The key is not to be perfect. The key is to learn how to keep going, even when it feels hard. One of the biggest problems people face is boredom. At the beginning, everything feels new and fun. But after a while, doing the same thing every day can feel boring. For example, maybe you listen to the same type of English lesson every day and it starts to feel repetitive. Or maybe you do the same kind of exercise or practice every day and it is not exciting anymore. When you feel bored, it is easy to lose interest. You do not feel excited to continue. That is why it is important to change things sometimes. Small changes can make a big difference. Try a new podcast or a new video in English. Try reading a different story or using a new app. Speak with a different partner. Even a small change can make learning interesting again. It refreshes your mind, gives you new energy, and makes it easier to stay consistent. Another challenge is tiredness. After work or school, you may feel too tired to study. That is normal. Do not give up because of low energy. You can do small and easy tasks instead. For example, listen to English while walking, cooking, or cleaning. Study actively when your energy is higher, like in the morning or early evening. Even a little effort counts. Every small step adds up over time. Distraction is another common problem. It is easy to get interrupted by your phone, TV, or family. To stay consistent, create a quiet space to study. Let others know that this is your focus time. Even 10 minutes of full attention is better than an hour of distracted study. Small, focused practice is very powerful. The big idea to remember is this: consistency is not about being perfect. It is about showing up every day. One small action each day matters. Even 5 minutes of practice today is building your habit, just like watering a small plant. Over time, that plant grows strong and beautiful. Your small, daily effort is building your skills, your confidence, and your self-belief. You are not just learning English. You are learning how to show up, how to keep going, and how to believe in yourself. One small step every day can lead to big change. Stay consistent, be patient, and be kind to yourself. Your journey is powerful. Every little step you take is helping you grow into a stronger, smarter, and more confident version of yourself. Another common problem is feeling tired or low on energy. After a long day at work, school, or taking care of other responsibilities, you may feel too tired to practice or study. Your body wants rest. Your mind feels heavy. Sometimes you just want to do nothing. This is completely normal. Everyone feels tired sometimes. The secret is to listen to your body, but still take small steps. You do not need to study for a long time every day. If you cannot do 30 minutes, do just 5 minutes. If you cannot focus fully, maybe just listen to something in English while lying down, walking, or doing chores. Small actions, even on tired days, keep your habit alive. Often, after doing just a little, you may even feel more energy and motivation to continue. Distractions are another big challenge. Today, there are so many things competing for your attention: your phone, social media, TV, messages from friends, or noise from outside. It is very easy to say, "I'll do it later," and then forget. That is why creating a quiet space and a clear time for learning is so important. Try to remove distractions. Turn off notifications. Put your phone away for a few minutes. Find a quiet corner in your home. Even if it is only 10 minutes, make that time focused and special. You will be surprised how much you can do when your attention is only on your practice. A small, focused effort is much more powerful than a long, distracted session. Sometimes the hardest challenge is wanting to give up. You may feel like, "I am not improving," or "this is too difficult," or "this is not working for me." These thoughts are normal. Everyone has them. Learning something new, like English, takes time and patience. You will not see big results in just a few days. That is okay. Think of learning like planting a seed. When you plant a seed, you do not see the plant grow immediately. But if you water it every day, slowly the seed grows into a strong, healthy plant. Learning works the same way. Your small daily practice is like watering the seed. Even if you cannot see immediate results, your effort is helping you grow. Over time, your progress will appear. So, what can you do when you face these challenges? How can you stay consistent even when you feel tired, bored, distracted, or ready to quit? The answer is simple. Take small steps every day, remove distractions, find ways to make learning enjoyable, and be kind to yourself. Even a tiny effort counts. Each time you show up, even for just 5 minutes, you're building a habit, strengthening your skills, and growing your confidence. Remember, slow progress is still progress. Missing one day is not failure. If you miss a day, just return the next day. Keep going. Stay patient. Celebrate small victories. Keep watering your seed every day. Over time, your learning will grow, and you will see the results you want. Consistency is more powerful than motivation. Small, daily actions will bring big changes in the long run. How do you stay on track? First, remind yourself why you started. Think about your goal. Why do you want to learn English or build a new habit? Do you want to speak better English to get a better job? Or maybe you want to travel, pass a test, or communicate with friends? Write down your reason and read it often. When things get hard, your reason will give you strength. It will help you remember why your effort matters. Second, make your task as easy as possible. You do not need to do a lot at once. Even a small step counts. One word, one sentence, or a short audio clip is enough for a start. Small steps done every day are better than trying to do everything at once and stopping. Over time, small actions build big habits. Your daily practice adds up, and soon you will see real progress. Third, celebrate your progress. Even if you only study for 5 minutes, it is still a win. Say, "Well done, me." Be proud of yourself. Positive feelings like this will help you return the next day. When you celebrate small successes, your brain connects effort with happiness, and you will enjoy learning more. Fourth, talk to someone. Do not keep your struggles inside. Share your feelings with a friend, teacher, or partner. Join an online study group or listen to stories from people who face the same challenges. Knowing that others go through the same problems makes you feel stronger. You feel less alone, and it helps you stay consistent because you know others are trying too. Finally, do not be afraid to start again. If you stop for a day or even a week, it is okay. Missing time does not mean you have failed. Life is busy, and everyone has interruptions. What matters is that you come back and continue. Each time you restart, you are building resilience and patience. Every challenge, feeling bored, tired, or distracted, is part of the learning journey. It does not mean you are weak. It means you are trying, learning, and growing. Be kind to yourself. Be patient. And most importantly, keep going. You are stronger than you think. Now, let's talk about something very important: how to build consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again without stopping. It does not mean doing it perfectly. You do not need to finish everything in one day. It means doing it regularly, even when life is busy, tiring, or difficult. If you want to learn English well or develop any good habit, consistency is the key. Small, daily actions are more powerful than one big action done occasionally. Consistency is about showing up every day, even if it is just for a few minutes. It is about taking tiny steps that grow into a habit over time. For example, instead of trying to study English for 2 hours at once, study for 10 minutes each day. Listen to a podcast while having breakfast, read a short story before bed, or write a few sentences in your notebook. Small steps done daily will bring more improvement than long sessions done once in a while. When you stay consistent, you create momentum. Your brain and body get used to the routine. Learning becomes easier. Habits are built. Confidence grows. You do not need motivation every day because your consistent actions carry you forward. Over time, the small things you do every day add up to big results. Remember, consistency does not require perfection. It requires presence. Be present, take small actions, and keep going. Show up for yourself every day. Even if you make mistakes or miss a day, start again. Small steps done consistently lead to big progress, not just in learning English, but in any part of your life. When you stay consistent, even with small steps, you slowly build a strong habit. That habit becomes a natural part of your life. But how do you build consistency? The secret is not to do a lot at once. It is to do a little every day. Small daily actions, done again and again, create powerful habits that grow naturally over time. First, start small. Don't try to change everything at once. For example, studying for 1 hour or reading 20 pages may sound exciting at first, but it is very hard to keep up. That is why you should start with just 5 minutes. Read 1 page instead of 20. Watch a short video instead of a full movie. Small tasks feel easier and less overwhelming. And when something feels easy, you're much more likely to do it again the next day. Step by step, these small actions grow into a habit that lasts. Second, make it a routine. A routine means doing your habit at the same time every day. For example, after breakfast, you could listen to English for 5 minutes. Before going to bed, write one sentence in English. When a habit becomes part of your daily life, like brushing your teeth, it no longer feels like effort. It becomes automatic. You don't have to think too much about it. You just do it because it is part of your day. Third, track your progress. Keep a notebook, calendar, or checklist. Each day you complete your habit, write it down, or mark an X. You could write something simple like, I listened to English today, or I read a short story. Why does this help? Seeing your effort on paper makes your progress visible, even if it feels small. Tracking motivates you because it shows that you are moving forward. You can see that your small actions add up over time. Fourth, celebrate and reward yourself. Positive rewards make your brain enjoy the habit and want to continue. Rewards do not need to be big. Simple things work very well. You could treat yourself to your favorite snack after 7 days of practice. Take a relaxing walk. Watch a fun English movie. Even giving yourself a happy dance or a high five works. Saying well done to yourself is powerful because it connects effort with joy. When learning feels enjoyable, you're more likely to keep doing it. Fifth, practice every day. Daily practice is the heart of consistency. Even on busy days, 5 minutes is enough. What matters is that you do something each day to keep your habit alive. When you practice every day, your habit becomes part of who you are. It builds your identity. You become the kind of person who listens to English, practices daily, or keeps a healthy routine, not because you feel motivated every day, but because it is part of your life. Sixth, don't break the chain. Every day you practice, you strengthen your habit. Missing a day is okay, but the goal is to keep returning and continue your streak. Even small actions, done consistently, are more powerful than doing a lot once in a while. Consistency is not about being perfect. It is about showing up, taking small steps, and trusting the process. Step by step, day by day, you build habits that bring real results. This simple method can create real momentum. Each day you complete your small task. Mark an X on your calendar. Seeing the line of X's grow is motivating. Your goal is simple. Don't break the chain. And if you miss a day, that's okay. Just start a new chain. The most important thing is to always come back. You don't need to do a lot at once. You just need to do a little every day. That's how English fluency grows. That's how confidence builds. That's how habits stick. And that's how real change happens. Let me share a story to show you how this works in real life. This is the story of Omar. Omar was from a small town and had always dreamed of learning English. He wanted to watch movies without subtitles, travel, and speak with people from different countries. But every time he tried, he gave up after a few days. He told himself, English is too hard. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Even so, deep down, Omar really wanted to learn. One simple idea changed everything. One day, he heard someone say, just do 5 minutes a day every day. At first, he laughed. Can 5 minutes really make a difference? He thought. But he decided to try. He downloaded a short English podcast and told himself, I will listen for 5 minutes every day. That's it. No pressure. No stress. Omar started small. He listened while making tea, before bed, and sometimes even while cleaning. Often, he didn't understand much, but he kept showing up. The key was that he was consistent. Each day, he made a small mark in his notebook to track his progress. After 1 week, he had 7 check marks. After 1 month, 30 check marks. For the first time, Omar felt like he was building something real. Slowly, those 5 minutes became 10, then 15. He started writing down new words, watching short English videos with subtitles, and repeating sentences out loud. All of this felt easy because it had become part of his life. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't stressed. He was just consistent. This is the quiet power of daily habits. After 3 months, Omar was practicing English for 30 minutes each day. His listening had improved. He recognized more words, understood more sentences, and could speak with more confidence. He realized that the small daily steps added up to real results. Omar didn't need to do huge tasks or study for hours at a time. All he needed was consistency, patience, and the willingness to keep going every day. Omar's story shows something important. Progress is not about speed. It's about showing up, doing a little every day, and trusting the process. Small, consistent actions build skills, confidence, and habits that last a lifetime. Even when motivation disappears or life gets busy, showing up, even for 5 minutes, makes a difference. Over time, those minutes grow into hours and small habits grow into life-changing skills. Remember this, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start, keep going, and never give up. Every small step counts. Every check mark on your calendar, every 5-minute session, every word you learn adds up. Over time, your consistent effort will create real, lasting change. Like Omar, you can transform your English, your habits, and your life by taking one small step every day and never stopping. Omar continued practicing English every day, just a little at a time. It didn't feel like hard work. It felt like part of his daily routine. One day, a friend asked him, "How did you learn so much English so fast?" Omar smiled and said, "I didn't learn fast. I just didn't stop." That was his secret. He didn't do anything huge or overwhelming. He just did something small every day. 1 year later, Omar joined an English class in his town. He could understand the teacher, ask questions confidently, and even help other students. His dream of learning English had come true, not because he was lucky or super smart, but because he was consistent. Now, Omar works at a travel agency. He helps tourists, books trips, gives advice, all in English. His life changed because of small daily actions done over time. Omar's message is simple. Don't worry about being perfect. Just be consistent. Show up every day, even if it's just a little. That's how you win. The power of small steps cannot be underestimated. Omar believed in small steps, and those small steps took him far. His story teaches an important lesson. Success doesn't come from doing something big just once. It comes from doing something small again and again. He didn't wait for the perfect moment. He didn't give up when progress felt slow. He kept moving forward, and you can do the same. Whether your goal is to learn English, improve your health, or build a new habit, the key is simple. Start small, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. Just like Omar, if you follow these steps, one day you will look back and smile at how far you've come. Now, let's talk about a simple and smart plan for English learners. Many beginners feel lost. They ask, "What should I do first?" Or, "How can I learn faster?" The answer is not to do more, but to do the right things consistently and patiently. Practice a little every day. 15 to 30 minutes is enough. You don't need to study for hours. A small, focused amount of time each day works far better than long sessions done rarely. Think of learning like watering a plant. If you water a little every day, the plant grows strong. If you pour a lot of water once a week, it struggles. Your plan should include small, manageable steps. Listen to a short podcast in the morning, write a few sentences in the evening, and review new words during the day. Use the tools around you, phone apps, YouTube videos, or short stories. Little by little, your skills grow. Focus on progress, not perfection. Every day you study a bit, you are moving forward. Even if it's just 5 minutes, it counts. Every action builds momentum. Remember, learning a language, like any skill, is a journey. It takes patience, time, and daily effort. The most important thing is to start, keep going, and not give up. Don't worry if you miss a day. Just start again. Celebrate small wins. Mark your progress. Encourage yourself. Each small step adds up, and eventually, you will reach your goal. Your future self will thank you for the consistency you practiced today. Omar's journey shows us the real secret. Consistent, small actions lead to big results. Step by step, day by day, you can improve, gain confidence, and achieve your dreams. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for motivation. Just start, show up, and keep going. Your effort today, no matter how small, is creating a stronger, more skilled, and confident version of you. Small daily actions are powerful. They grow like seeds and bloom into success. Learning English takes daily effort, even if it's just a small amount of time each day. If you skip days too often, your progress might slow down, and it might even feel like you forget what you learned. That's why practicing every day, even for 15 to 30 minutes, is so important. Daily practice keeps your brain active and helps you remember words, phrases, and ideas more easily. The key is to create simple, easy habits that fit into your life. How can you use those 15 to 30 minutes each day? Here are some ideas that are simple and effective. First, listen to English. You can listen to a short podcast while walking, cooking, or even doing chores. Don't worry about understanding every word. Just try to notice new words or phrases. Over time, your listening will improve naturally, and your brain will start recognizing English sounds and patterns. Second, write a little every day. You don't need to write long paragraphs. Start with one sentence about your day, your feelings, or something you learned. For example, today I went for a walk. I felt happy. I saw a bird. As days go by, these sentences will grow into longer paragraphs, and your writing will become clearer and more confident. Writing a little every day trains your brain to think in English. Third, speak in English regularly. You can practice with a friend if you have one, or even talk to yourself. Look in the mirror and say simple sentences like, "Good morning. Today I feel happy. I am making tea." These small speaking moments help your mouth, tongue, and brain get used to English words. The more you speak, the more confident you become. Make it fun. When practice is enjoyable, you will naturally do it more often. It's also important to not fear mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Everyone makes mistakes when learning something new. Think about babies learning to walk. They fall many times, but they always get up and try again. Learning English is the same. If you say a word wrong, if you forget a word, or if someone corrects you, that's a sign you are learning. Be proud that you are trying, not embarrassed. Every mistake is a step forward. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. Some people pick up English quickly, while others take more time. What matters most is your consistency, not speed. The more you practice, the better you become. The more you speak, the more confident you feel. Your English will improve gradually, step by step, day by day. Be kind to yourself and enjoy the process. Learning is a journey, not a race. Celebrate small successes, like understanding a new word or speaking a sentence correctly. Keep a positive attitude. Remember, even small actions each day make a big difference over time. To summarize, practice a little every day. Use simple habits like listening to English podcasts, writing short sentences, and speaking daily. Accept mistakes as part of learning. Don't compare yourself to others. Be patient, stay consistent, and enjoy the journey. Each small step builds your skills, your confidence, and your future. Over time, those tiny daily actions will grow into real progress, and you will be amazed at how far you have come. Learning English, like any goal, takes time, patience, and small daily steps. The most important thing is to practice every day, even for just a few minutes. Don't wait to feel motivated. Motivation comes and goes, like the weather. Some days are sunny and exciting, other days are cloudy and difficult. The key is consistency. Show up every day, even if it feels hard, boring, or tiring. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Every time you say a word wrong, forget something, or get corrected, it's actually a step forward. Think about babies learning to walk. They fall many times but always get up and try again. Learning English is exactly the same. Each small effort you make, even if it feels tiny, is building your skills and confidence. Imagine learning like planting a seed. You can't see the growth every day, but if you water it regularly, it will slowly sprout, grow, and bloom. Every time you read, write, listen, or speak in English, you are watering your seed. Some days, you may feel like nothing is happening, but over time, the growth becomes visible. Your vocabulary improves, sentences start to make sense, and speaking becomes easier. That's why consistency is more important than speed or perfection. Everyone's learning journey is different. You might see others doing better, speaking faster, or understanding more. But comparing yourself to others only makes you frustrated. Focus on your own progress. Celebrate small wins. Learning a new word, understanding a sentence in a podcast, speaking for the first time without stopping. Each small win is proof that you are improving. Remember Omar's story. He didn't succeed because he was perfect or smart. He succeeded because he kept going every day, even for just a few minutes. He didn't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect mood. He just showed up. That's the secret. Small steps, repeated consistently, add up to big results. Over weeks, months, and years, those small efforts transform into real skill, confidence, and achievement. Don't get discouraged if results feel slow. Learning is a process, not an instant outcome. Even professional English speakers started where you are now. Every few minutes you spend practicing builds your future self. Even reading one sentence, writing one line, or speaking one word matters. Over time, these small actions become habits. They shape your brain, improve your memory, and make English feel natural. Make English part of your life. Listen to short podcasts, read simple stories, write a sentence, and speak a little each day. Turn learning into a habit like brushing your teeth. Small daily actions will eventually feel automatic. Be patient with yourself. Be kind. Missed a day? It's okay, just start again the next day. The most important thing is not giving up. Success doesn't happen overnight. But if you keep going even slowly, you will reach your goals. You'll be able to speak confidently, understand movies, travel, or succeed in exams. And when you look back after months of consistent effort, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. Every small action you take today is a seed for your future. Keep learning, keep practicing, and trust yourself. Your consistency is powerful, and your journey is worthwhile. In today's world, we often expect instant results. We order food online and get it in minutes. We ask a question on the internet and receive an answer immediately. It's easy to think learning something new should be fast too. But learning a skill, especially a language like English, takes time and patience. And that's okay. It's natural for progress to feel slow at first. What matters most is not giving up. When you feel like quitting, take a moment to breathe and remember why you started. What is your goal? Maybe you want to travel and speak confidently with new people. Maybe you want a better job, to pass a test, or simply enjoy learning. Keep that reason in mind. Let it guide you when learning feels difficult or frustrating. Those moments are actually the ones where you grow the most. Every small step you take moves you closer to your goal, even if it doesn't feel like it right away. Consistency is the key. Small, daily actions are more powerful than occasional big efforts. Listening to a short podcast, writing one sentence, or speaking a few words every day builds your skills. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it little by little. Some days it feels like nothing is happening, but over time, the seed grows into a strong plant. Your small daily efforts in English are like water for your growth. It's also important to be kind to yourself. Learning isn't about perfection.
You will make mistakes.
You will forget words or say things incorrectly. That's part of the process. Just like babies learning to walk, you learn by trying, falling, and trying again. Every mistake is a step forward. Celebrate your effort, not just the results. Each small win, understanding a sentence, remembering a new word, speaking a phrase correctly, is proof that you are improving. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. Some people seem to progress quickly, while others take longer. That's normal. What matters is that you keep going. Even slow progress is still progress. Focus on your own journey and celebrate your personal achievements. Over time, the small steps you take every day will add up to big results. Remember Omar's story. He didn't succeed because he was perfect or smart. He succeeded because he showed up every day. Even when it was hard, even when he didn't feel like it, he practiced. 5 minutes a day became 10, then 15. Writing words, repeating sentences, listening to podcasts, all became part of his daily routine. And over months, he grew confident and fluent. His success came not from doing something big once, but from doing small things consistently. Make learning English part of your daily life. Listen to podcasts while walking or cooking. Read a short story before bed. Write one sentence about your day. Speak to yourself in the mirror. These small habits train your brain, build your confidence, and make English a natural part of your life. And remember, even if you miss a day, it's okay. Just start again tomorrow. Progress is about showing up, not being perfect. Finally, keep this quote in mind. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. Every small effort you make today leads to growth tomorrow. Every little step builds the path to your success. Keep believing in yourself.
Take it one day at a time.
Trust that your consistent effort is creating something powerful. Your future self will thank you for not giving up. You are capable of more than you think.
Keep going.
You've got this. Until next time, take care and keep going. Remember, every small step you take matters. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and trust yourself. You've got this, and I believe in you. I look forward to seeing your progress and having you back soon. Keep up the hard work. You're doing great.